Welcome to the show. We get a chance to get intimate and personal with former Seahawks player KJ Wright as we talk about his transition from being on the field to coaching. And can you believe it? With his former rivals, the 49ers. Join us as we shine a spotlight on compelling conversations with leaders from Washington State and beyond. This is Conversations with Katie Hall. Are you a Taurus?
Yo.
Oh, I should have known. I should have known.
Hear me roar.
Yeah. So KJ, thank you so much for letting us come to your house today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, so talk to us about all things football. Tell me a little bit about what were some of your best experiences out there on the field?
Where you want to start? We got Pop Warner, we got middle school, high school, college.
Let's go Seahawks and we work our way back.
So let's just start in the beginning. When I first got that phone call.
What was it like?
First of all, I was pissed off.
Oh, you were?
I was pissed off.
You didn't want to come here with us?
So what?
You didn't want to
No. So the way I look at myself, putting a lot of work. Mm-hmm. I see myself as one of the best to ever do it. Mm-hmm. I had to wait 3 days, Katie. 3 days. First round went by. Okay, cool. Second, third round went by. I was really upset.
Oh, I feel you.
I was really upset. And funny story, I was supposed to get drafted. No, I was supposed to graduate on day 3. And I told my mom, I said, Mom, I'm not graduating. I said, I'm not going across this stage. I'm going to stay here, sit in my house. She said, oh, your butt going to graduation. You about to walk across this stage. And so, funny story, as I was graduating in my cap and gown, I get a 425 area code hit my phone.
You like, who is this?
I'm like, who is this? But I answered it, and we talk about one of the best feelings in the world. Like, KJ, hey, what you doing, man?
Who was on the other end?
It was John Snyder. He said, hey, you're up on the board, about to take you with the 99th pick. And just like all the hard work I put in high school, college, graduating at the same time, like it's one of the best feelings to say, dang, I really made it. And I just started my career that way. And you just look at the beginning, all the people that poured life into me, my mom, my dad, my grandparents, my peers. Like a lot of people went into that moment right there. Right. And so truly special day. And so I got over it once I got that phone call.
Did you get the phone call?
Once I got the phone call, it was all good.
Did you walk across the stage?
I did, like literally two minutes later.
Are you serious? Yep. Wow, I bet that had to be a great feeling.
Pete got on the phone, he's like, hey man, are you excited? I said, yeah, coach, but I'm about to walk across the stage. like everybody cheer for him. KJ's about to walk across the stage. So it was a beautiful day.
And so from that day, what was it like with you coming out here to Seattle? Did you come here right away? What was it like?
So my year was a lockout year. You familiar with the lockout year?
Yeah, I am actually.
So no football. There's no football, there's no OTAs, there's no training camp. You can't go to your facilities. And so that was my year. And so I kid you not, I got drafted in April. I got a phone call in July or June. Said, hey, the lockout's over, get on a plane tomorrow. I've never left the state of Mississippi before.
Oh.
I never left the South.
Yeah.
They said, hey, get on a plane tomorrow, pack your bags, it's go time. It happened just like that.
It's quick.
And my mama not a crybaby. Mama don't cry. But when I saw them tears come out my mama's eyes when she took me to the airport, I was like, I'm leaving, this is like really leaving the nest. And so I got on that plane and really felt like a different country. I thought it was somewhere else.
Absolutely, it's different.
I'm seeing the lakes, the mountains, the different people, the different foods.
Getting off the freeway on both sides.
I was like, what is the HOV lane?
I know, it scared me.
I didn't know what the HOV lane was.
Yes.
And so really, really cool city. And you talking about being here for 13 years. Like this has been home and just had my whole entire adulthood here.
It's gonna always be home for you.
Yes.
So tell us, when we talked at the sports awards, you were telling me a little bit about like your college experience, and you were like, Katie, I worked hard. You know what I mean? I had to work hard in high school and I had to work hard in college. Talk to us a little bit about that. We work with a lot of high school girls. Yeah. And so talk to us a little bit about your experience and what kept you going.
Well, here's the thing. This is why I like to push athletes. Mm-hmm. You have your window, or just people in general, you have your window when you work out. Hey guys, we're going from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. That's our time as a team to work out. Okay, that's 2 hours out the day, right? What else are you doing to separate yourself from not only yourself, like how can I take myself here? What are you doing to separate yourself from your competition and take yourself to a new level? So when you talk about when I was in high school, hey, I'm working out by myself. I'm gonna call some guys, hey, y'all wanna come out? If you wanna come, then I'm about to go get right. And so I really want people to understand that, yes, you could do what the coaches tell you to do, or you can do what the coaches tell you you should do plus more, right? Because there's 1,000 people that want what you want.
Exactly.
There's a lot of people that want that scholarship that you want. What you about to do? There's a lot of people that want to get drafted in the NFL. Mm-hmm. What you about to do? And so nothing comes easy in life. If you want to obtain what you want to obtain, it's quite simple. You just got to put in the sweat equity. Right. You got to formulate a plan, put in the sweat equity, and go out there and make it happen and see what happens.
I like that. That's sweat equity.
Mm-hmm.
And you, I've been around your house a little bit, and I love all of the imagery. Yeah. What you're saying to me, it's like that Mamba mentality, right? And I know, right? That's my guy, right? Yeah. And I love that, right? Because it's not just about playing in front of the people, right? It's about the practice is where it really happens at. And so how are you going to, I know we're going to talk about the 49ers a little bit later, but seriously, how are you going to inspire your players to be able to have that sweat equity?
Ooh, well, what I'm glad that I did was I got 11 years of experience. Yes. I got 11 years of playing at a high level. I'm going to give you the blueprint. I'm going to show you what I did. I'm going to give you the blueprint. And like this game is so short. You talking about in the blink of an eye? I feel like I just got drafted a couple years ago. In the blink of an eye, it goes by. What are you gonna do with this time that you have to really not only, leave a legacy for yourself, but to really inspire others coming behind you? When I went to the 49ers facility, like just seeing the guys smile on their face when I introduced myself, like, oh, you number 50 for the... I'm well known. I'm known in these streets, KD.
Right? I know you're known in these streets.
They know me. They know me out here. And you talk about someone that just poured life into me, someone that believed in me.
Let's continue the conversation with KJ Wright as we talk about his coaching with the 49ers and how he's going to get his players to be able to buy in.
And just to inspire these guys, hey, this is what I did. Hey, I want to put this same thing in you. Take these, take care of your body this way, do this, invest your money this way, and look up, you could be happy with your career. Let's
talk a little bit about that, about taking care of the body, right? So what are some other ways you took care of your body? Because it's the body, then it's the mental as well. Yeah, talk to us a little bit about that.
I had a whole
These young people need to hear it.
I had a whole regimen. Mm-hmm. Day after the game, Epsom salt.
Yes, Epsom salt's real.
That's that old school stuff. Next day, get your butt in the cold tub.
Oh, okay.
You cold tub person?
I did it on Sunday. I had some really bad sinuses. I had to get ready for this interview.
Yeah. You actually got in a cold plunge?
I did, actually. Yeah, I went to the ladies' room.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And
I did 5 rounds of it.
Yeah.
I did.
And you talk about massages, and you just talk about you can't be cheap when it comes to taking care of yourself.
Yes.
You cannot be cheap. One of my guys, Pep Levis, he probably know this name. He's like, "How long your massages?" Bro, I say I get an hour. Like an hour, like, bro, let's just do your lower body in an hour. We got to get 2 hours. Started doing 2 hours.
Yeah.
Started doing 2 days. And when you play ball, when you play this game, you're nothing without your body.
You gotta take care of that body.
You're nothing without it. So you can't go cheap. Bobby, he up here too.
Bobby
over there. He put me on. I don't want to get too deep, but he put me on some stuff that you can do. That's legal.
That's legal. All right, it's legal.
And so just finding new creative ways to enhance your body, take yourself to a new level. And
that's good though. It's really about investing into that body. And you talked about being, and I agree. I watched most of your game. In 2014, I was in the hospital. My appendix ruptured. Okay. And I had to wait because y'all were playing and y'all won. And so my doctor was watching the game. Yeah. So as you talk about really taking care of our bodies and everything like that, and you think about transitioning from being a high performing linebacker to now about to be the assistant coach, right? With your players out there at the 49ers. Yeah. What are some things that you're really going to be able to share with them?
Yeah, well let's just really talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about how I got the job.
Let's talk about it.
When I first retired, I told myself, KJ, your butt not about to coach. You better not even think about coaching. This would be the dumbest thing you ever do with your life. And at the time, I really felt that way. But I tell you, KD, when I tell you I missed the game, when I tell you on Sundays, I'm like, KJ, what are you doing with yourself? Get your butt off this couch, off this podcast, and really go out there and make a difference. And it hit me this past season. Like, okay, it only makes sense. It only makes sense, right? I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna call my people.
Right.
And in life, when you formulate a plan, when you have a vision for yourself, and you get told no, what do? How do you move in life when you get told no?
You go through the roof. You go through the back door.
Talk to me.
You go through those windows. Yeah, you know what I mean? 'Cause the front door ain't not gonna always be open for you.
It's not.
Yeah, you gotta find your way in.
You gotta find your way in. And my favorite book of all time is Who Moved My Cheese?
I love that book.
You love that book?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, like when you like have this plan, you have this thing, you've been doing the same thing, been in Seattle your whole life, you know, you got your routine. Now the cheese got moved.
Right.
How you gonna operate? How you gonna move? And so I want people to understand, like in life, when you do formulate something that don't go your way, don't necessarily take no for an answer. No means not here. No can mean go this way, go that way. And so I found a way. Truly thankful, truly thankful, and it's about to be great.
KJ, I totally feel that. Like
You feel
truly,
it? Yeah.
I feel that. This is 19 years. This show
Yeah.
right here is 19 years in the making. I was told no, front doors was closed in my face, you know, seriously.
Yeah.
And you know, and I just decided to go independent. And I said, I'm not going through the front door. I ain't going through the back door either. I'm coming through the roof. And that's exactly what we did. And so, I mean, I feel that so much.
Yeah.
I want to know a little bit about like your psyche and like the culture, because I met with some of your brothers, and we were talking a lot about culture and like the culture that you all built on the Seahawks. And I want to know about that with you, but then also the psyche.
Yeah, the culture we built was an accountable culture. We held each other accountable. If I see something in you that you're not on your square as a brother because I love you,
Right.
I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know. And it's not always comfortable. It's oftentimes not comfortable. But at the end of the day, we gotta be on one accord. We gotta be on the same page. And we are about winning. And if you're not on your square, I love you. I'm gonna come and tell you, hey, let's tighten up. It was a very competitive culture. I tell people all the time, our practices was like game day. Our practice was like game day. I'm telling you, full speed, all out, balls to the wall, like let's go. Balls to the wall, yes, let's go. And I just love Coach Carroll so much because
Let's give a shout out to Carol.
love Pete,
Yes.
Coach Carroll, love you, man. When you talk about, this is what I call it. I don't know if this is the right terminology, but this is what I'm gonna say. He literally programmed our minds, right, to compete. He will put up guys' names. So he'll put up Richard Sherman versus Doug Baldwin. He'll put their pictures up. Like, this is the matchup I want to see today. He'll put up a KJ versus Marshawn Lynch. I really want to see these two guys go at it. He put this up in front of the whole team for everyone to see.
Yeah, exposing.
And so, so you know, like he's getting you juiced up for practice. When practice ends, he's showing the highlights from the day.
Right.
So you don't want to get exposed at practice. So I'm gonna do everything I can on this gridiron to be the one that he show in a positive light. Right? And so when you do that, you do it at practice, you get your mind right. Katie, we ain't even got to the game yet. I'm actually about to go against the Packers. I'm actually about to go against the Rams. That what we did on the practice field just translate to the game, and it's go time.
Right.
So I'm holding my boys accountable throughout the week. I'm competing throughout the week. I'm showing how much I love them throughout the week in OTAs. When we step on this field, it's about to be a wrap. So that's what he embodied, that's what he put in us, and he really just taught us how to be winners, and he really brought that culture right here to Seattle.
And so how did y'all keep this brotherhood so tight after all these years?
It's natural.
Natural.
It's just natural. Like, I came in with Sherm, Bobby a year younger than me. Doug's in my same class. Cam's a year older than me. Like, these are my boys. Like, we grew up together and got married, had kids, been to each other's weddings. Kids, my kids in the same class as my teammates, you know, my brothers. And so it's just only natural that we stay boys, and just to see guys transition from the league, because it's not easy.
So where I want to go next is injuries and recovery, right? So, let's talk about that, right? Because like you said, you join a league, yay, 2 thumbs up, you play, you win championships, but let's talk about the other side of it. Let's talk about the injuries and then what it takes to recover.
Let's start with my first injury. Let's start with this left shoulder.
Yeah. Tell them what years, when did that injury?
2011.
2011.
Preseason game, we playing the Minnesota Vikings. The stretch play go to my left side. I go to tackle Toby Gerhardt. My labrum tears, just like that. So when you tear a labrum, it's like dangling out.
Oh.
And so I was facing my first real NFL decision. The doctor said, "KJ, you gotta get surgery on this shoulder." It's my rookie year.
Yeah, so early on.
Preseason, I would miss the whole season. I said, "I can't." I was like, "I can't get surgery. Wait, what are you talking about?" He said, "Well, you need to get it fixed. What we can do is to get you by, is to put on a harness, and you just go out there and play." I said, "Easy. Like, let me suck this up.
Yeah.
Let me rehab it, and let me go play ball." And so when you are faced with injuries, I got this saying, if you can run, you can play. Not always true, but if you can run, you can play. I just look at certain situations that present themselves, like, you gotta suck it up.
Right.
You gotta be tough.
Yeah.
You just gotta go out there, tape it up. I don't suggest pain pills, but you really just got to just find a way to find a way.
Yeah.
Right? And I could have got my surgery my rookie year. I could have been out for the season. Who knows what would have happened after that? And so I had to bite that bullet. And I played with that harness my whole career. Every game you saw me play, I went 11 years with a torn labrum on my shoulder.
Wow, and that was just one. Talk to us about some of the other ones.
So let's go when I first realized that anxiety is real.
Yeah, talk to us.
Let's go there. It was it's contract year.
Okay.
We're playing the Minnesota Vikings again, and I'm warming up. I'm just warming up, doing my thing, and all of a sudden my knee just gave out on me. I was like, damn, what was that? So I kept playing, played the game, got an MRI the next day. KJ, you got cartilage in your knees.
Yeah.
So I had like a big, thick of cartilage just removed from my knee, and it was in the back here.
Okay.
So I had to get surgery. I had to get surgery for that one. And
what was that recovery like?
it was supposed to be 4 to 5 weeks. I damn near missed the whole season. Cause I had this envision in my head like, KJ, you're not hurt, suck this shit up, go play. But sometimes, KJ, you gotta listen to your body. And I pushed myself so hard that I had what they call setbacks.
Oh, yeah.
So you go too hard, the knee talking to you. The knee was bigger than a water balloon.
Yeah, like the clumps, yeah.
It was bigger than a water balloon. And when I tell you, like, that year was hands down my hardest football year ever. Like, I'll go to bed sad, get to work crying, have my wife rub it throughout the night, sleeping with a Normatec, sleeping with ice on it. It's my contract year. Like, they don't care what you did in the past. It's a what have you done for me lately business.
Yeah.
And so that was really, really hard, and just, I was battling.
Yeah, how did you get through that though? Like, how did you get through that mentally?
I didn't have the tools. I didn't have any tools to get through it mentally. I was just struggling, treading water, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't talk to anybody. Didn't meditate. I didn't do the things that you're supposed to do when you're facing hard times.
Right.
I kept it in. I bodied it up. I sucked it up, and it whooped my ass. I kid you not, it whooped my ass.
And so then you had other injuries. Mm-hmm. Talk to us about some of those other injuries, and then when did you get those tools in place?
Yeah. Let's go to the show. Let's go to the show.
Yeah, the other show, oh, man.
Still didn't have the tools. It's COVID year, so this 2020.
20?
It's 2020.
Yeah. That was a rough year for all of us.
It was a rough year for everybody. The doctor after the season said, KJ, you need to get your shoulder fixed. I said, I'm not fixing this damn shoulder. And I tell you, I couldn't hold my baby. Like, I pick up my heavy baby, and my shoulder would give out. And fast forward the year, I got surgery. You ever had panic attacks?
Absolutely. I don't drive freeways.
What you mean?
I don't drive freeways in Seattle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm serious. It's rough.
I suffered my first panic attack because so many things was going through my mind.
Yeah.
Like, KJ, they're about to draft somebody else. KJ, you won't be ready. until September. They about to release you because your money isn't guaranteed. And here I am, year 10,
New baby, yeah.
All these things going through my brain, and I want people to know that having panic attacks is a thing. Like you feel like your heart is beating out of your chest. You feel like you're about to die, like a heart attack. And my wife, she had to rush me to the hospital.
Really?
She had to rush me to the hospital. And I tell people, it took me those 2 instances to realize, KJ, like you gotta start getting tools to get through hard times.
Absolutely.
You got to, cause life gonna happen. Life is gonna hit you in the mouth a lot of times. And if you try to be that macho man tough guy, it's gonna continue to tear you up. It's gonna continue to destroy you. And so after that, that's when I realized, okay, let me talk to somebody. Let me really tap into meditating. Let me really tap into being vulnerable and letting people know how I really feel.
Right.
Because as a, not trying to make excuses, but when you're in this field, you're a gladiator, you're a warrior, but you're human too.
Yeah,
you're a human. And so I finally realized how to tap into that and get a therapist and change my life.
We are out of time. Thank you, KJ Wright, and thank you for watching. Continue the conversation with us over on social media. See you the next time.
That easy?
That easy.
Okay.
But add your flavor to it.
Okay. What's up, you guys? It's Coach K, and check me out on Conversations with I know it's gonna mess it up. What's up, you guys? It's KJ.
Hold on, let me get this cough out. Okay.
What's up, you guys? It's Coach K, and catch me on. It's Coach K. Check me out on Conversations with K.
So you KJ, I'm KD.
I'm about to mess it up again. Let's go. What's up, you guys? It's Coach K, and catch me out on Conversations with KD. Nope, it didn't flow good.
Welcome back to the show. Remember, KJ's about to be a coach, guys. So Coach K is going to talk to us a little bit about. Welcome back to the show as we sit down with KJ Wright as he talks to us about how he's going to get. Let's continue the conversation with KJ Wright as we talk about him coaching the 49ers and how he's going to get an imprint on these future football players.
What's up, you guys? It's Coach K, and catch me out on Conversations with KD Hall. Did I get it right?
You did. I'm sorry for laughing.
God dang. All right, thank you.